back to my channel. It's your girl Definitely Latrice, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I have Bay here.
Sup?
And we're going to be doing a story time. It's actually going to be like a little mukbang. We got some seafood broil bags that we got probably like 45 minutes ago. We're going to eat that and tell you guys this story time about how the dream that God gave both of us, basically kind of letting us know that we were the one for each other. So if you guys are interested in seeing this video, then stay tuned. So I'm gonna do let me show y'all what I got first though. I got some shrimp, mussels, crab legs, some sausage and potatoes, and they got the same thing minus the mussels, but he has a pound of flatbread, I think. I'm gonna give a little, like a slight background before we actually get into the story time. So I'm gonna start with when I graduated from college. I graduated in 2016, and
I told you.
that shit's good.
You gonna talk with your mouth full?
Yeah, So I actually, when I graduated from college, I was getting out of a bad relationship, situationship, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't even call it a relationship. But that whole situation kind of mentally put me in a bad space. I came home after college and I was just on a mindset of I didn't care about anything. I was gonna do me regardless, and that's where I was. But I was never like fully happy, like happy to the point where I was at peace with what was going on in my life. So that stopped quick, and I turned back to God. I basically got into a deeper relationship with God. I became celibate, and I was just focusing on me and him. Focused on me, him, myself, and my family. So that's my little background. So all of this started about, I'm gonna say the end of 2018. I knew of him, but I didn't know him like that. I knew of him through mutual friends from college, or whatever. And I noticed that he would like my pictures on Instagram. He would like give me compliments on Snapchat, you know, just simple stuff.
Talk trash about them cowgirls, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, so you know, it was just like simple casual conversation, nothing big, didn't think anything of it or whatever. So it was one time I put a picture up on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I put a picture up on Snapchat, and he commented on it. He DM'd me, and he said, he was like,
I don't remember exact words.
I think it was something of
Like nice
picture,
or something like that.
or something like that. It was something of that nature.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just said thank you, and I just kept it moving, kept it rolling. I didn't even really think nothing of the compliment.
She ain't been on mine.
No, you know, I'm just like, okay, well, it's just another guy giving me a compliment, whatever, keep it moving. But then I think when I said thank you, you was like, you know, it'll be nice to like get to know you or something of that nature.
Yeah.
I think so.
Basically, yeah. Just like, you know, just reached out and just kept the conversation going. So like, you know, interested in getting to know you more, nothing like not being too like pressed or anything. We always like had small talk, but you know, just wanted to get to know you more, get to know you as a person, and get to know who you are, who's definitely, you know.
Right.
So like as you said, I knew of her, seen her before. I think like her sophomore year, my junior year, she lived above me in Eugenie. So like I've seen her around, but didn't really like know her like that.
Okay. So he gave me his number. Was it?
Yeah. Go ahead and tell her right. A couple days ago, I had to tell her how it really went down.
I could have sworn I gave him my number.
Because the crazy thing, I gave her my number, but she ain't hit me up till like 2 days later.
No,
like,
it was that day.
It was like either the next day or 2 days later. It was like 8, 9 o'clock at night, like late. It wasn't like in the middle of the day or like morning. It was just like 8, 9 o'clock, knowing like she tried to be slick to where it's like it's already late and probably gonna be sleep type thing, ain't gonna respond back, but she sent it like that time. So it was like, I was shocked, like, what? I said, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It took long enough, you know, type thing, but.
Yeah, so he basically was like, hey, you know, reach out to me or whatever, and gave me his number. And it might have been like a couple of days when I reached out.
Couples too.
It might have been either 1 or 2 days when I actually finally like reached out to him, and the conversation was basically casual, nothing more than it. It was just basically kind of a casual conversation, just getting to know each other, just to see
small talk.
Yeah, small talk, just to see where the vibes were at and stuff like that. So after our small talk, he went ghost on me, y'all. He went ghost, like all the way ghost, like
No.
He went totally ghost on me.
Had small talk, and that was it. It was like end the conversation. It wasn't like, you know, nobody responded back to each other. It was like I told her, like we both was waiting for the other person to like hit each other up first, but it didn't happen. You gonna let me tell my side?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it wasn't like I went ghost, but after that conversation, after like those, like a day that we talked, 2 days, whatever, after we talked, you know, it did get, you know, quiet. It was like, you know, flatline, like no communication right there. But I always see her on social media. I will always like her story be the first one that I would see. So it was like, you know what, that was like a sign for me. It's like, let me reach back out to her again. That was already like one sign right there that it just clicked.
Right.
For both of us.
Yeah, so before we actually started communicating, I don't know where I got the idea of. I think I saw it like maybe on social media, but I got the idea of starting to like pray exactly what I wanted in a husband, not a boyfriend. I was praying for a husband, you guys. You know how like everybody will talk about like Sierra and Russell's prayer or whatever the case may be, and like, oh, what's the prayer that they prayed to, you know, get each other and stuff like that. It's not a certain prayer. It's just you have to be very detailed in God in what you want in a significant other, what you want in a husband, what you want in a wife. So I prayed to God and I was like, God, you know, basically heal my heart from the hurt in the past. I basically asked God to heal my heart, prepare me for my husband, show me the things I need to work on within myself, all of that. And then I actually, like, when I prayed for my husband, I prayed to God and I asked God for certain characteristics that I want my husband to have. So I want him to be very kind, compassionate, very loving and caring, have a sensitive side, not care to show their vulnerability. Like, I wanted all of that. I even asked for a sense of humor, sense of style. I even asked for the beard, and I got it. I actually got it, y'all. So don't sleep on God. You just gotta be very detailed with him. So he did not know that I was praying these prayers. I was praying this like every night for I think maybe like 2 weeks or whatever. And while we were talking and conversing, I guess you can say at this point in time we were on a stage of dating, because we were actually like getting to know each other and stuff, having like little FaceTime dates, this, that, and the third. He didn't know I was praying these prayers. So we were conversing, dating, I guess you can say. And one night I had a dream. This dream seemed so real. Like when I tell y'all it seemed so real, like I felt like I was outside of my body watching this dream. And basically what I saw in my dream was I saw myself smiling, like the day was perfect, the sun was shining so beautifully. Like it was like springtime, like flowers were blooming, the sun was shining, the sky was very blue, and I had on a very pretty wedding dress, and I can see myself smiling walking down the aisle. Like that's the first like view I saw. The first view I saw was myself walking down the aisle. And then it's like the dream went from me watching myself walking down the aisle to me looking down the aisle. And y'all, what I saw was basically him down the aisle waiting for me. And when I woke up from that dream, I was amazed. I was like, God, are you serious? Like, I know I prayed to you like probably like a month and a half ago about my husband, but I didn't think you was gonna give it to me like that. But you know, when God feels like you're ready, he's gonna give it to you. You know, I've been through so much in the past. A lot of hurt and pain. Some things I put on myself. So with me being in my singleness, I was really putting all that time into myself, improving myself, healing myself mentally, spiritually, and just focusing on God. And to me, I felt as though God was like, you know what, you have passed the test and you're ready. I'm ready to show you who I have for you. And your
so
part?
On my side, it was either like a couple days before, a couple days after, like when she had hers, which is like kind of weird because I think she didn't say anything until I said something, which that was like the kind of like freaky part.
Yeah, I didn't really say anything until I think you said something.
So I mentioned about mine, which was, you know, I was at the altar and I remember looking to my left, looking at my best men, Stefan and Terrell, T-Mac, and I was looking at them, and then I turned, looked straight ahead, and then I saw her walking down the aisle. It was like her brother walking her down, which is like, oh man, like same feeling she had. Was like, oh, like that's what I knew, like hands down. There was like nothing else to like really like need confirmation about. Now it's just like I said, is going through the process, going through the journey, learning, going through the ups and downs of like knowing each other, trusting God, keeping God in the middle of the relationship, keeping God in front of us at the same time too, not letting outside voices come in. So he showed us where he's taking us to and beyond, but we have to go through that journey and trust him to get to that point.
One thing I do want to say to the ladies is don't get frustrated. I feel like you have to continue to be patient with God and just continue to trust him and trust your season of singleness, that he is preparing you for your husband. Like, I know it's frustrating because I've been there. So my camera actually died and we finished eating. I didn't finish all of mine, but I got full. So yeah, I think the last thing I was saying was basically, ladies, just be patient. Be patient with God. Focus on yourself. Focus on your relationship with God, and your husband will come. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.